Okay, Eppie, we're in the story, telling stories in the back of the camper van in Loch Ronan. Let me think now. You want to hear the story about when you were a baby, Eppie, is it? Yeah, when you were a baby, Eppie, you were in Mammy's belly, right? And our friend Eileen was just after coming back home from France, and we had two goats. There were two white goats, and they're actually very friendly. But they used to run around and eat all our flowers and cause trouble. But our friend Eileen had rang us saying, after coming into Rosslare, I'm going to come up to your house in Wexford. I'm going to say hello. We said, cool, come on up. And Aileen was pregnant at this time with you, right? Now, you weren't due until September, and this was August, right? So, Mammy basically, Eileen rang, and just before Eileen was supposed to come, Mammy said, I'm getting pains in my belly. And I said, oh no. And she goes, God, I think I'm going to have the baby. And I said, God, you're not supposed to have it for another couple of weeks. She goes, no. And I said, okay, listen, let's go down to Wexford, quick. So, as we were ready to go out, Eileen, our friend, drove in, and she met us at the door, and we said, hi Eileen. And next minute we noticed the two goats were out to escape from their pen, and they were running around eating the flowers. And we said, oh Eileen, we can't stop. I said, why? So Eileen has to go to the hospital, we think she's having a baby. And she said, okay, no problem at all, no problem. She spoke like that. She said, and we said, Eileen, but do me a favour, the goats are out, will you grab the goats as well? And she goes, oh, no bother, I get the goats, no bother. And we saw her run around the corner, know where we feed the cats? And you were in Ellen's. You went out to Ellen's for a sleepover, and you stood up all that night
watching the
Simpsons, yeah. And next minute Eileen ran back screaming, oh, back, the goats are after me. And I said, oh Jesus, here we go. And I said, Eileen, leave them alone, they're grand. Or maybe I put them in, Eileen, I can't remember now. But we got in the car and we drove down to Wexford, right? And we drove on down to Wexford and we got in, and there was a doctor, I think she was Indian or could have been Pakistani, and she said, she did a scan of Mammy's belly with the scan thing, and she goes, oh, you're going to have the baby. And we said, what? She said, you're going to have the baby now. We said, now? I said, no, it's not due for a couple of weeks. I said, no, this is an emergency. You're going to have an emergency C-section. And we said, so they got Mammy dressed up real quick and said, okay, sign those forms, you're coming down. So they put Mammy on a wheelie bed and pushed her down the corridor and put me in a gown. I said, right, come on in quick.
No, wait, they took an injection on Mammy first before, so she wouldn't feel anything.
Yeah, they gave her a couple of injections. One big one up her arse, right?
No, excuse me now. They stuck a needle in the middle of my back. Eppie.
Don't say anything, going.
But that's okay. That's what I had to do to get you out of my belly.
To give her an epidural.
Don't say anything, going.
It's not scary.
No.
Don't say anything scary because she can't go to sleep. So they give Mammy a few injections of her bum,
Yeah.
and
Big fat bum.
and then basically they sat me down to put Mammy's head out to the curtain. Mammy had her glasses off and you couldn't see in her face while sweaty. And her gums are sticking out like that. She's looking at me like that. And I know it's like, and she's looking at me going, you're very attractive looking, Nick. And I said, yeah, I am. And she goes, and then she goes, oh. And there was a German doctor there, a young girl, and she came over and goes, oh, I can see your intestines, oh, I can see your liver, oh, I can see all your bits and pieces. And then she goes, and we hear this, wah, wah.
That's the first thing you ever said, Eppie.
Shh. So she said, oh, you've got a bit of a screamer here. And we said, yeah. And she goes, yeah, she is a very loud little baby. So we better go weigh her. And we brought you in and we weighed you. And she goes, oh. The doctor did an examination. They called the other doctor in. And they said, oh, she's a very unusual little girl. And we said,
and then they showed her to me, and you know what I did, Eppie?
No.
I gave her a kiss on the forehead. I couldn't even sit up. So they held a little baby down beside my head, down by my shoulder. And I looked at her and I said, "You're the loveliest little girl." And I gave her a kiss on the forehead. Do you know what she did?
No.
She could give a little gurgle. Yeah, a bit like that.
And we brought the little we brought the little baby into the room. We weighed it, and we put a little strap on it, and then they gave me a
Bracelet.
little bracelet, and it wrapped you up and says, "There you go."
A baby bracelet.
Yeah, a little baby bracelet.
With a baby on it.
The baby's name and all, a little picture of a teddy bear on it. And they wrapped you up in a little teddy bear blanket, and they gave you wrapped you up in pink. And straight away they goes, "That girl needs a bottle." Should have handed a bottle to me, and I think I phoned Nanny straight away to say that Aileen had the baby, and that was grand. Then we phoned Paddy and Joan, I think it was, and I left you down. I gave you a bottle. I gave the baby the bottle, and then I put it down into the little cot, and then I went away for a minute, and they came back, and you know what they said to me?
No.
They said, I said, "Is that my child in the cot?" He goes, "Yeah." And I said, "Looks different." And they looked, and they said, "No, that's definitely your child." I said, "No." I said, "Are you sure?" And do you know what it was? Someone had swapped with a little fairy baby. And I picked the little fairy baby up and she started to scream. And I gave her some milk and she wasn't happy. And she gave me a slap in the face. Then I gave her some more milk. And she screamed. And she was cranky and she belched. And then I looked and I could see her arm. And I said, "Oh no, it's the same baby, alright." I said, "Oh, it's not a fairy baby, it's just Eppie." And I thought you were a fairy baby because you were so squawky.
Yeah, Mick, I don't know where you're going with it. This one's going to be awake in a minute now as well.
Okay,
Blame you.
so that was the story. And actually Nellie was a fairy baby. You know when Nellie was small, Eppie, I used to bring in biscuits. I used to bring in biscuits to Mammy. And you know who used to eat? Okay, good.
Eppie, Nellie, quit it. Nellie, quit it. Eppie, don't be screaming like that. Wake up everybody.
Okay, good night, lads. Okay, wait 1 second.